All right, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here, and welcome to another Blogs with Boilon Friday. Happy Vol Day, because today is the day that we get the offer for them, and happy Dark Dimension 6 Day, which is going to be upcoming. That's part of what's going to be in the blog today, talking about all of that stuff, and obviously the upcoming events that are going to be coming our way, including, I believe, the Thor Infinity War event should be coming along next week, so we'll take a look at the details for that one, and everything that's upcoming. So this is going to be for a video for tomorrow. I'm actually going to be doing a massive orb opening, both of Vol and for Star-Lord Annihilation, the event orbs that I have saved. Hopefully you guys made it through, with your sanity intact, honestly, with the amount of blitzing that we luckily only had to do for 4 days, but, it could have been much worse. Anyways, take a look at that video for tomorrow if you're interested in what kind of shards that I end up pulling out of my event orbs and my Vol orbs as well. So if you're ready for the blog, you know what to do. Let's boil this down. Good old Beta Ray Bill in the background there. Welcome to the battle plan. Oops. Scroll down. That's what they're calling it now, the battle plan, the list of events here. So a new realm opens. So we have Vol and Apocalypse here, even though we're well past Apocalypse, unless he's included in one of these events down here. So we have Thunderous Applause starting on June the 26th, and that's going to be the event for a Thor Infinity War. So 26th. That's going to be on Monday, so my event video for that will be on Sunday morning, so keep an eye out for that as well. So again, we have the orb opening for tomorrow. We have the event video for Sunday. Spider-Man Big Time shards available in the raid season rewards. So I imagine there's going to be a better explanation down below. That's starting on Sunday. Wow. So I don't think we've seen a raid season character reward since, I want to say Silver Surfer. I think Silver Surfer was in the raid seasons, and I can't remember. Maybe that was. Let me know in the comments down below. My memory's a little bit hazy. This game does take its toll on people. We do have a Jubilee Legendary event. We have a Loki Blitz. We have the DD6 start on the 27th. It doesn't matter, honestly, because like 99.9% of us aren't even going to go in there. Intergalactic Merch Booth. Looks like that event is actually still happening, and so that's going to be on the 28th, and Thunderous Applause is on the 26th. So we have an event on Monday, and we have an event on Wednesday. And we have some web events related to that. Quick Rumble 5, the Pride. Also, just want to give people a heads up that in the web store right now, the free claims includes 5 shards for Vol. So when I'm doing my orb opening, at least I only need to get 40 shards and not 45, and then you have the same old stuff and like an orb and a half of these DD6 orbs. You know what? I actually didn't mind these orbs because I actually got a pretty good chunk of Blue ISO 4 out of them, and I did get the occasional drop of G18s. They were pretty rare, wouldn't spend money on it, but as far as free stuff goes, it wasn't actually quite terrible. Dark Dimension 6. So, again, I don't really... The most interesting thing that I saw in here was that actually you get the Nick Fury Skrull costume as a reward for beating this. Now, part of me is wondering that is there a huge difference in this costume? AKA that if I use the summon mechanic for Nick Fury, am I going to be summoning Skrulls? That's what I really want to know. Because if that's the case, then this costume might be really, really awesome. Otherwise, it's just something that they're kind of tacking on for Secret Invasion, which is funny because, of course, most people who are going to be finishing this won't be for like another 6 months to a year. So who knows? It's not even going to be relevant at that time. But I really would love to know if he summons Skrulls, because that would be an A+ from the art department, if you ask me, if that happened. Now, all the stuff is listed here. I mean, honestly, we've regurgitated this before. You need gear tier 18 on like 20-ish characters. Vol's Showcase. So the showcases might be something that you're familiar with from the Invaders team, and so it looks like Vol will be the first one. Now, what's interesting about this is that I believe it tells you, and this is going to be on June the 26th, this is going to be on Monday as well, but it tells you the characters that you need, and from what I looked at the data mines, it actually requires new warriors or Bifrost characters, because you're not going to have all of these Bifrost characters, and this reminds me of the start of Captain America World War II, when they required you to use Rebirth characters. So now instead of using Rebirth and the team, you're using new warriors and the team. And then slowly you're going to be adding on more Bifrost characters as they get released, but you're going to be subbing in new warriors where possible for these events. Now, the story difficulty, I think, is... Are we going to get 2-star Vol? Because we did get some stars for Captain America World War II. But I know that Vol is the month-long character for July. We've updated the enemy tuning of the stories. The recommendations for is now level 65. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about free Vol shards, unless I missed it up here. It says there's some rewards, but it doesn't say anything about actually getting Vol shards, so a little bit unsure about what's actually going on with this. Rewards levy the might, including gear tier 14, 15, and 17, somehow skipping 16, although there are armory 16 orbs in here. The challenge difficulty requires Vol in any combination of, which is obviously going to be her and New Warriors characters at Gear Tier 13. So I guess you're going to have to unlock Vol early before Monday because she is the month-long character for July. So this is not going to be available free to play, and this is a little, my guess is, and this is a little bit different than how it was for Invaders because they did give us a 2-star Captain America World War II right off the bat on the first event. So it looks like they're going through it, they're doing this differently this time, and they're making it worse for the players, obviously, because you're going to have to wait a few weeks probably to unlock Vol, given that they are the month-long for July, of course. Now, there is going to be some updates, apparently, to the items. Not surprised there. Probably because the merch box is the last item. This boat van is going to be for Thunderous Applause, I think, as well, coming down. So, I'm not going to go through all of this, but in terms of what you need, because this is obviously going to be for Sunday, let's just expand in terms of what they're asking us to do. Looks like they're asking us to win or lose war with Nowhere at 6 stars, 4 stars, normal. Just win or lose war with Nowhere characters, and spend ISO 8 campaign energy. That's sort of what's down there here. If you see at the bottom of the table, a 1-to-1 ratio, which is kind of scary given the fact that we need to get to where 40,000 in 4 days. How the hell does that make sense? When only... it's an alliance-based. Okay, sorry, my bad. It's an alliance-based event. Interesting. So, but still, you're only getting points for campaign ISO 8 energy and Nowhere characters in war in a 4-day event, which likely you're only going to get about 2 wars in. Those numbers are going to be probably pretty rough, but we'll find out come Sunday morning because I'll have it ready for you then to go over. So let's go over on to the next event. What do we have? Intergalactic merch booth. Again, that's going to be starting on next Wednesday. So this is kind of like part 2. It seems we're going to get more Thor shards, and this is where the costume is going to come in, my guess is, but probably not free to play. So let's take a look. Oh, it is not there? No, this is the Quick Rumble. So they don't have the actual... No tables for this one. Intergalactic merch booth. Okay, so let's read it then. Embark on this deep space rescue mission to power up your new war ally. The mission requires diving into campaigns to recover merch booth vouchers. Okay, so campaign node farming. You're going to get some sort of currency for an event store, my guess, and then alliance credits from the donation boxes. Key mission milestones will reward the merch box and rock concert tickets, along with Thor Infinity War character shards. Okay, how many? We don't know because it's not there. And then there's going to be an event store. So you might be able to buy something decent out of there. The Asgardian Axeman web event. This is going to... Earning Blitz credits. More blitzing. Blitzing's back. Blitzing's never off the table in Marvel Strike Force. In exchange for additional... progress to this event. Make sure that you head to the web store to claim these rewards. Okay, so we got Blitz credits. We got Blitzing, and we got Alliance credits, so donations or power cores, and we got Campaign Energy. On top of ISO 8 Campaign Energy, which is going to be for the Thunderous Applause, and War. So, War, Campaign Energy, ISO 8 Campaign Energy, Blitzing, and indirectly power cores. I guess directly if you're actually donating for it. Street Warriors. This is the proud trait that they're adding in. That's going to be for this next the last Quick Rumble, I think it is, for the month of June's events. Big Time Raid Awards. Now, this is what I was really interested in. So, Spidey Big Time. The new raid season begins on June the 25th, so coordinate with your alliance now to earn the most raid season points possible and power up. Wow, so this is super friendly because I really wanted to unlock him. I think he's going to be a great standalone character, and obviously you guys know, and I want to show you. I don't know if I've showed it in my latest video, but my swarm is finished. The power of Swarm compels you. And my Swarm is at 336,000. I have never been happier. I am 7 yellow, 7 red, tier 16. The only thing I'm missing for tier 17 is more superhuman serum or the bottle of piss that I'm looking to get maxed out. Otherwise, 1.2 million health. And actually, he's got quite a lot of damage. And the reason why I was bringing up my Discord is I was trying to find this photo. Don't know if I'm going to be able to find this in a timely fashion. Where is this photo that I compared? There we go. Super Skrull and Swarm. This is my Swarm versus Super Skrull at gear tier 16. Now, yes, I know there's red star differences, but I still think it's hilarious anyways. And honestly, the fact that my Swarm could even have a higher damage stat than Super Skrull, I know what you're all going to say in the comments. Yes, Super Skrull is obviously a better character, without a doubt. But I just thought it was funny anyways because I've been building up this Swarm. So I just wanted to show this to you guys. And I'm really happy that Spider-Man is now in the raid season because that means I probably won't have to pay for him because, which actually makes, which I'm actually confused about because that means he's not going to have an offer because we have a vol offer right now. We can't have two simultaneously. So how are we going to get his red stars though? That's not exactly clear. Maybe there's going to be an offer sometime next week after vol. Where we can get the red stars for him, or he's going to be a dark promotion credit character. Not super clear about that one. So we'll find out on Sunday when we actually see how many raid shards that we're going to be getting for this character. That will be pretty interesting as well. How much can we expect on a 2-week basis on Spider-Man Big Time? He is a 100 shards. How long is it going to take for us to get him unlocked? I don't remember what the cadence was for Silver Surfer. I don't remember how many, and I believe that it was Spider-Gwen. Ghost Spider was also in there, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't remember how many shards we got on a weekly basis or 2-week basis. I thought it was 30-something, but I just can't really remember. Avengers Towers update. We're getting this back on June the 29th. It's been like, I don't even know, 4 months, 5 months, maybe forever. Honestly, I can't remember the last time there was an Avengers Tower, but that's going to be next Thursday. What else does it say? Avengers Tower will see some reward updates. We've added additional gear and a Tower Orb refreshes with the following characters: U.S. Agent, Nemesis, Dark Beast, Captain America. These are all, for the most part, unfarmable characters outside of Noir in 2099. So that's not terrible, but yeah, the rewards were pretty lackluster to begin with. Do we even give a shit? Hold on, are they permanently available? Okay, I was gonna say they're just coming back. Black Bolt and Ebony Maw permanently available. I was gonna make a video about this kind of stuff because honestly, we should have all of the legendary characters permanently available up to the Scourge events. Honestly, there's no reason that Adam Warlock and Omega Red also are not permanently available because it's not game breaking whatsoever. Black Bolt will unlock at 3 stars, and Ebony Maw will unlock at 4 stars. Honestly, they both should be a 3-star at this point. Starting at level 65. More permanently legendary available events will be added in the future, so stay tuned. Well, hey, now we don't have to keep bitching about that, but now here's a new bitch, is when are we going to get the Scourge events? Because that's been going around on Discord and Reddit, the fact that we haven't had Archangel in about almost 2 months now, and the other Scourges are way past that. So I don't know what's going on with the Scourge events, if we're going to be seeing them again or not, but that's something that they really need to think about, and maybe something I'll make a video of sometime next week, because honestly, this is something that needs to get their attention, because there's a lot of players sitting in the wing waiting to unlock those Horseman characters, and they can't, and you know, you can't even fast track it, because they don't have those orbs that are available in here either. The Famine, Pestilence, War, Death Orb, they're not even, there's no offers even for them. I was going to say, maybe you could just buy it, but realistically, okay, never mind. Maybe that came in today, because I'm pretty sure I looked at some of the other ones and there wasn't actually orb offers available. I swear I clicked on the war. Yeah, some of them don't. So I don't know. Some do, some don't. But otherwise, your only option is to pay, which is flat out garbage. Don't do it. I hope that they bring it back around free to play sometime soon. So I think that's pretty much everything. But of course, as always, you know, everything we see in here is subject to change. We already checked out the Free Claim Friday for this week. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys can kind of take some rest on the back of the heavy blitzing that we did for Star-Lord Annihilation. And like I said, we're going to have some videos coming out tomorrow on the orb openings. We're going to have Sunday for the events. Probably another event video next week for the Intergalactic merch booth if we ever figure out what the actual tables are going to look like. Or we'll have to wait for a day before where the actual thing goes live in game. So we'll see about that. And of course, everyone, until next time, stay safe and healthy. And I'll see you all later. Boilon. Signing out.